the way it should be, satisfyingly delicious. We show you the way, 'cause now you're cooking with Jay in Santa Fe.
Hey folks, this is your host Jay Cawley speaking, and I invite you to sit back and enjoy a delicious delight, because we're cooking in Santa Fe, New Mexico, known for its magnificent beauty, splendor, and where the residents are famously particular about eating healthy, fresh ingredients cooked to perfection. So please join me and my two loyal Labradors, Hank and Cash, and take in the breathtaking surroundings as well as the good-natured culinary information needed to make a great meal.
Cooking with Jay in Santa Fe.
This is truly an authentic northern New Mexican dish. No one knows how many thousands of years old this dish may be. But anyway, it's called Chicos, and what it is, the base of this dish, is roasted dried corn. And what the native northern New Mexicans used to do at harvest time is dig a big earthen pit, burn down a bunch of pinyon pine till they had coals and embers. Then they would cover it with corn stalks, and then they would throw the corn in, husks and all. On top of that, cover it with a little corn stalk, a little bit of earth, and they would slow roast this in this fire pit under the ground for maybe 2 days, 3 days. Then they would pull the corn out, hang it from ristras, let it dry, shuck it off the ears, and they'd have this wonderful air-dried, in the earth roasted corn that was preserved and would get them through the winter in the tough times. So Chicos, which means small, which is what they are, although they're going to get quite a bit bigger when we start to cook them. And when you smell them, even in the dried form, they smell like northern New Mexican earth and air and fire, and oh man, this is a wonderful dish. So we're going to put this together for you guys, show you how to do it at home, and let's have some fun. Alright, so with the Chicos, as we're going to slow cook these, we have a little pork shoulder here. Of course, you could substitute anything. I imagine maybe the Native Americans used wild boar, or maybe a little rabbit, or who knows. So we got our pork shoulder cut into small bite-sized pieces. We've seasoned it with a little bit of ancho, which is a dried pastillo, and we're actually going to roast these and add some later, but for right now we're seasoning this with that. A little bit of chipotle, which is a smoked jalapeno, a little kosher salt, a little white pepper. This is all ready to go in the pan. We're going to brown this up. We're going to cover it with 4 cups of chicken stock. We're going to add our Chicos, and we're going to let them slowly simmer and fill this house with all the love that we love. Take our pork shoulder, in she goes. Wash this up. Okay, pinch of ancho, pinch of chipotle, pinch of salt, pinch of white pepper. Okay, our pork is all brown. Smells great. Cover it with the chicken broth. Put in the Chicos. We're talking authentic northern New Mexican. Hey, welcome back. It's time to roast some chilies. What we got here is pasillos or poblanos, either name, same thing. They're kind of mild. They're not real hot chilies. So what we're going to do is just roast these on the open flame till the skin gets black, and then we can peel them. We're going to let them sweat, and then we're going to throw them in the Chicos, and they'll give it a really nice, authentic flavor. So let's go roast some chilies. You just turn on the burner on to high. Take this little chili, set her right here, and we're just going to watch them and turn them till the skin's all black, and then we're going to sweat them. There's your roasted chili right there. Now what we do with these, fire off. Throw them in a bowl. Cover them with a piece of saran wrap. Cover them with the saran. They're going to sweat in there, and we can peel them. Okay, our poblanos are all sweated, roasted and sweated. Here's how we skin them. Just take this roasted skin right off. See how easy that is? Piece of cake, huh? We'll do nice small chunks here. So let's get on. We're going to saute these onions, put the peppers in, throw them in the Chicos. Hot pan. Little olive oil. In they go. We're just going to get these started. We want them to turn a little translucent. Okay, just a little shot of salt just to bring out the water. We're going to give them a little bit of that smoky ancho, just to give them a little flavor. A little bit of cracked pepper. So let's get these going. Oh man. Okay, see that? That's what you want, folks. That little bit of ancho powder with these onions in that oil. See that color? They're not caramelized yet, but they're translucent and they got a lot of flavor and they're gonna cook down. Now we're gonna add these Fe-Chicos in here. Roasted and peeled Fe-Chicos. And we're just gonna finish this saute for about, a minute. Just to let those flavors marinate a little bit. And this is really gonna give some color and complexity to these Chicos. You can imagine the old Anasazi up here in northern New Mexico, living in the pueblos and their beautiful communities, cooking this on an open fire in the middle of winter. Some warm, comfort food, huh? Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for 1 minute, and we're gonna toss it in. Okay, these are done. Look at this, check this out. Chicos, oh man, now we're gonna put these in here. Oh, this is really something, folks. You could feed a small army with this. Get all those good bits out of there, that's where the flavor is. Give this a stir. If this gets too dry, we're going to add a little more chicken broth or a little more water. Looks like it needs it right now. So we're going to add a little more liquid to this. Oh, look at that, huh? Is that beautiful or what? Oh, it smells so good. And you know what it is? Pork shoulder, Chicos, and chicken broth. A little seasoning, ancho, chipotle. And at the end we saute some onions and that roasted poblano chili in the pot. Cover it, let it simmer, slow cook. This is going to be great, folks.
Over here, life is good.
Life is really good. Come on in.
Hey, is everybody ready for a margarita?
Yeah!
Hi, honey.
Hey guys, welcome
Jay.
with Jay in Santa Fe. Glad you could make the journey. Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, big ears.
Okay, it's time to warm the tortillas. Our guests are here. We're almost ready to plate this up. So we're going to take our beautiful homemade tortillas. We're going to heat them all up and keep them on the warm plate. guys.
Thank
Glad you're here,
Glad
Ron.
to be here.
It's time to plate up our special treat.
Wow. That broth in this is just delicious.
Whoa, that is stunning.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's from the earth. You know, it's that earthy taste of the fire. And these were done the old way in the earth, too.
Everybody's happy.
Chicos are great.
Yay!
Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Where's Hank and Cass? They wanted some Chicos, too, didn't they? We'll shoot that tomorrow. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time. Good boys. Okay, let's go outside and play. Come on, boys.